Listen.
You good, Mom?
First of all, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All right.
All right. Yeah, they never done this before with the intro. This is new.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's the Not That Serious podcast, aka the greatest podcast in the world. If you don't check the numbers, please don't check those numbers because numbers are liars. Listen, if you're visually watching, you see what's going on, and you might be a little confused. No, we did not get stuck on a Tom Joyner cruise. Right back at you. No, we didn't go on Tinder and look for 45 and up. These are our mamas. So we are with our. So, it's been on for a lot of you when watching and listening. We've had our moms on before, way back when we was much broker than we are now.
Still broke, but
just broker.
What was that, 2 years ago? That was before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, before the coffin fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had our moms on before. This is for episode 200. About 4 or 5 years doing this. And we said, why don't we mark this special occasion? We got new members now since then. We got new faces around. So let's do another episode with the moms. You know what I'm saying? With the birth givers. with the milk makers. with the Did you breastfeed me now? No. That explains a lot. I was not breastfed, y'all. I just learned that today. Y'all learned that with me. Did you breastfeed Koree, Miss India?
No, I did not.
Miss Wendy?
No, I did not.
I'm talking about Elzee. Was Julian breastfed?
Yeah.
Julian's like, yes, I was.
I'm Julian and Elzee, bro.
I was like, yes, I was firmly on the team. Yes. Mommy want milky milk. But yeah, we here with our moms, man. So it's probably gonna be a little less curse words because I still have some dignity.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. So we're gonna introduce ourselves and introduce yourself and who you gave birth to, Miss Wendy.
You just said my name.
Yes.
And I gave birth to this one here, Elzee, a.k.a. Julian.
Miss Wendy, the camera's that way.
Yeah, we on camera this time. Yeah, we didn't record last time, right?
Oh.
So, we there.
Okay.
I'm Tiffany, and I gave birth to Michael over here.
I'm India, and I gave birth to Koree. My baby.
Yeah, man. I really don't know where to start, honestly, because you know how we do. We don't be having no plans. But I was literally like a week or two ago, I just hit up everybody. I was like, all right, man, whose moms is down? And everybody was like, yeah, I'll ask. Miss India was first on board. I appreciate that.
Anything for my baby?
That sounds good. That sounds good. Then my mom was late to the train. She was second because I had to haggle with her. She's like, yeah, I'm going on a trip, but then I got an appointment. Then I got this. Then I got that. I'm gonna be up here, and I'm like, wow, you booked and busy, Mom. I don't understand. I don't get it. And then I was like, what about we're gonna be on camera? We're gonna be on camera. Hold on. So that's why she got her best Mary J. Blige shit on right now. My mom don't want no more drama. Well, she got more drama because she had me. And then Miss Wendy was last, but it wasn't her fault.
It was my fault.
Her son be habitually late. So she was like, I was like, all right, reset for 12. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to ask my mom now.
Yeah, he literally just asked me the other day.
I asked him yesterday.
He did.
I was like,
and he
Mom,
didn't even ask. He just told me. Mom will recording podcast. On Sunday. Okay.
With you.
With you, moms. Okay.
That's good. Miss Wendy's a rider. I appreciate that.
I guess.
We got Keenan in the building. Yeah, that's Keenan. We got Q in the building. Their moms said no. But we'll get them. Once we start making some money and we start waving around some checks, I think they'll be on board.
They'll be here.
Yeah. Start waving some dollars around. Man. So we was talking about something before. Let's get it out of the way, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna start off with this. No, none of us are engaged. No, none of us are giving you grandchildren right now. So you need to lay back and accept that. Miss India, I don't know. That's his business. Ain't happening. And,
You don't want kids either?
I want them, not right now. But she been talking about me having kids since.
You graduated college.
Yeah, like, bro, like, no, like, can I get my life together? And she was like,
But all y'all pushing 30.
Yeah,
I mean, like next year.
I'm pushing P too.
just because y'all had babies early. Listen, y'all grew up in a good economy where and you can have babies at a fresh 20 and life will be okay. And you can still afford your pressing curls and different things of that nature. Okay? We can't do that. We live with y'all still.
This is true.
There's only one person on this camera that lives in his own place.
Sometimes.
And he had to be out the state.
he had to get out of here.
It was a gift from the job. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And you talking about every time my mom be like every time my cousins have like a mistake baby or something, and they be like, oh, you see such and such had a baby, such and such got grandkids. Wow. I sure wish I could have some grandbabies.
I sure wish I had one of those.
Yeah, like it's a bike. Like it's me asking her for a bike 20 years ago.
It's a
I'm
mongoose.
getting old.
Okay.
And I can't be chasing around no little baby at 60 when you decide to have babies. Y'all gonna be changing my diapers.
Baby,
The baby gonna be changing your diapers.
Y'all be changing my
The baby gonna rotate diapers. You're like, all right, I'm done. All right, think, now your turn. Think, now do me.
You gonna want to drop them off, and I'm not gonna want to be bothered because
Yeah.
I'm be too old.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying.
I accept that in theory, but still no.
Everything's expensive. Like,
Yeah.
it's just inflation is real.
I think for me, my parents had kids young, and I was like, because I remember having a conversation with my dad. I was like, when was the last time you had fun? He's like, the day you were born.
Been downhill ever since.
He said November 21st, 1992. That was the last time I had fun. But stop it.
Somebody's lying.
Bro, I'm telling you, like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just, and every
Listen,
time.
we had kids young, but we made it work.
Yep.
Yes.
Yo,
Yep.
y'all not living in a soul crushing economy. Like it's a wing shortage right now. Ain't no formula. Y'all gonna get the baby with 2 or 3. Y'all ain't breastfeeding. There's no formula.
But we had the choices. You can breastfeed.
Yeah, we only can breastfeed because formula it is none. There's no formula out
You
here.
can breastfeed, so you
Yeah, that's not an
free.
excuse.
Why didn't you do it then?
Because I wanted to pay for it. It was right there. You don't have to. We had a choice. Y'all obviously now don't.
So we should just
One less expense.
Yeah, that's a big lesson.
Koree, it's one less expense. the thing you can't
Formula
find.
is a big less expense.
Yes.
Because that's very pricey.
But first, we got to get out the crib first. Like, I'm still at home. And,
Yeah.
And just
I would like
the
a car
rent.
with some air in it before I have a human. Can my car air conditioner work before take care of a person?
I need
Oh
brake
my
pads.
God.
Let's get that. I'll get that first.
You want to take care of some brake pads for the weekend?
No.
I gotta get rid of
I'm
this check
mad.
engine light first.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't even have time to have a
Because
pet,
babies don't
like-
come with those.
Yeah. Nah, I don't even have time to have like my own. I want a dog, and I don't even have time for that. Exactly, a dog.
Y'all don't recommend
No,
a dog first?
You're going too much to have a dog.
Exactly. So how am I gonna have a baby? I can't. Something got to give. Like,
help.
Well, the baby will have a mama.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna take your dog.
You got
I guess.
grandparents.
I don't know, man. I just feel like me personally, I don't have time for it right now. So
What,
I'm always-
relationship or children?
baby,
Or-
yeah, a baby in a relationship. That's two different. A baby is
But a baby usually ends up from a relationship.
yeah.
So getting married, like who's getting married
Okay,
first?
look, we can
Yeah,
do
let's
that
talk
too.
about
That's a
Hold
great
on,
question.
hold on,
I don't
hold
know.
on.
We can do that too.
Who's engaged?
So are you trying to tell me that
Is
babies
any-
are beneficial to relationships?
I'm not saying that. I'm
No.
just saying if you, this generation, it's like y'all are stuck.
Yes.
And we're just waiting for y'all. I haven't been to one of my nieces and nephew's wedding.
Wait,
Nope.
I don't know. I
Nope.
haven't been to a
I ain't
wedding
been to a
Nope.
baby shower either.
Me either.
Nope. It's always somebody
hold on.
else.
My first, and that's what my cousin's baby, my cousin's grandchild, not my grandchild.
Yeah.
Why do you have to highlight not we
Michaela,
understand?
I think
When
it's
we
just
say,
a baby.
hold up, why'd you have to say not my grandchild?
I'm just-
They
you
knew
know.
that. They know that. When you say not, when you say,
Reiterating. That's all. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point in time, it's looking like Koree.
I mean,
I say that about everything.
Yeah, well, Corey's the easy answer.
He's the Corey's.
He's the easy answer. But also, he lives on his own. You know what I'm saying? He's a step. He's a step ahead of us.
Yeah.
So it's easy, to assume
he's
that.
rounding around the corner of adulthood.
Yeah. And also, he's the oldest out of all of us.
He's the oldest. He got the good job. He
few
got the
months.
crib.
So?
and
You'll
he's
be
got a
30,
woman.
6 months after him. So what's that?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
She's on her way.
About to walk to the
She's
door.
about to walk to
But
the door.
listen, that's something. At least somebody is walking in the right direction.
That's two things.
Yeah.
Defend
That's
yourself, Mike.
that's been great.
Hit the button.
Wait, what does the button do?
That's the ending theme music. It's over. We're done today.
Turned it off.
Nah, I just gotta ride this ending theme music out. It's kind of long. Sorry, guys. Hold on. That was a bad decision.
The end song is a minute long.
It's like a minute long. Hold on.
Stupid. Dumb. Almost there.
All right, bet. So we back. So what was that for? What was that about?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember what you distinctly told me. You said, and I quote, "Don't ever bring a girl around me again unless you are serious,
Yes.
because I like them too much, and then they go away, and
That's
it
true.
hurts my
That's right.
feelings."
That's true.
That is what you said,
Yeah, exactly.
and I followed your directions. I thought I should be rewarded for that.
Never bringing anybody around. Like there's
I was
no
almost
one
gonna
worthy.
bring. I was almost.
Don't.
Maybe together, he bring them around.
I had plans
They
to bring
together
one.
a few months, and then I'm like, "Oh, where is she at? Oh, that didn't work out." And then he just wants me to. They still call and talk to me, and he don't even want me to talk to him.
Yeah, you hang up. She's dead. What? She died. She died.
So I said to him, "Don't bring people around." me.
terrible.
If,
Are you? I'm not about to do this. I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not bringing
Nope.
people's business out
Nope.
there. Are you talking to
Nope.
people? No, because you have respect
On
for your
social
son.
media, maybe.
Just see,
Maybe.
Yeah.
On social media.
When last time you talked? And I'm not going to mention
no names.
Exactly. When you last time talk? When the last time y'all converse?
Probably, I don't know.
Right.
2
Right.
years ago, Saray's baby shower.
All right.
Look, he's waiting for the answer. Like,
Miss India.
They're dead.
We don't play that shit. All of her worst qualities, I have.
At least somebody here is doing it right. She's setting up play dates and tete-a-tetes and asking me about such and such when you know more about it because you talk to him.
Said, don't bring them around me. unless you're absolutely serious.
Right.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
don't have to go. My feelings just don't turn on and off.
why? I'm the one who was having sex with him.
Yeah, but that's different.
They didn't suck your wee wee.
We need to know all of that.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong?
She take health class, you know. You act like you hit. I still feel so strong with them. No, they're dead. They are dead. They seen me naked. What's wrong with this, bro?
Oh my God. Yo, what is wrong with him?
Yeah, you might be right. But
I know I'm right about it.
away from me then until you ready
Yeah.
to be in a real relationship.
And that's what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm getting penalized for it. You sitting there like,
penalized, but at least get in a relationship.
She said, at least get the ball rolling, Mike.
hey, man. Hey, brothers.
I'm here. I'm just playing both sides. I hear. You know what I'm saying?
You need to not be playing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, bro.
Hey, man. So, hey,
You'll be 30.
I'm aware of how time works. I know.
Yeah, nah. 30 is
Listen, I'm working on it, man.
Next year it'll be 30. March 30. It'll be 30.
No, I mean you guys are
Yep,
behind the
pushing
ball. 'Cause
30.
at 30,
Yes.
I was
Yep.
married, 2 kids, we had a house.
Yes.
Now, why is that necessarily behind the ball?
Because
time, you just said you're
Because
aware
you're
of
not gonna want to
time.
be the older you get, you're not really gonna feel like being bothered with kids because you can't keep up with them. You got
And
toddlers
also-
running around, you can't
Yeah.
keep chasing after them.
And
Toddlers is a lot
also,
of
the
work.
for sperm for older men.
Yeah, get diminished.
Yes, that
Now you walk around.
chances.
here
Come on now. I mean,
How old were you when you became a
6'9" is
16, 40.
Having those babies are a gift. Every baby is a gift.
Every baby
for 20
is special.
years.
So how old were you when you became a homo?
What am I now?
40.
Do the math.
26.
There you go.
26.
And
And
own
you
the home.
got a house with floors on it.
My card was getting declined at Waffle House at 26.
we was married the first time at 25.
Yes.
Wait.
I was married at 23.
Yeah.
25.
I was 23 when we got married.
First time at 20.
Wow.
I was like third prestige by that time. So I don't even, on Call of Duty, I was playing video games.
Yeah.
Not my
No,
word.
but I just think the times are.
I had caught at least 600 Pokemon by then.
Yeah, the times everything's just so different. Like
I think honestly, our generation is like, one, we're kind of like a lot of the perception of what being, because Miss Indy, you said like behind the ball, like, and like I guess we're trying to, I guess the notion is changing, like what is a complete life as an adult, like, and a lot of people are starting to realize maybe that doesn't have to include having children,
It does.
Okay.
or it doesn't have to include being married, or things like that. But I think also it's because a lot of people are, let's be real, are coming up under like families where like you have divorced households, and we come up under that, and then people get a little jaded about relationships and stuff like that when they get older.
Especially this one right here.
Ooh.
Mike.
Oh, okay. That's what this for me. I said,
I said, I'm good.
Or that's between me
You
and
scared to be in a divorce?
that's between me and my therapist.
Or are you scared of getting married and being divorced?
No, not me per se. I'm just talking about, I know a lot of people from divorce homes, and they have that.
Okay.
Are you
I'm saying
being divorced when you get married?
no.
Nah.
My thing is just like, I'm just not ready for that right now, and I just don't feel like I want to take care of myself first. Like I have things about myself that I need to get right before I have a child.
But how many of y'all's friends are actually married?
Just
one,
Out of the whole
two,
crew.
1, 2.
Who?
Aunt-
Aunt's married.
Aunt Pat and
Pat's
Steve.
getting ready
Those
to get
are
married.
those are
Okay.
our 3 friends
Yeah.
that are either married or
Three.
getting married.
Out of like what?
Out
12?
of, there's about
but
20
if you
of
know
us.
about that process with like Lauren and Aunt, like I remember we were out to dinner and she was like, I told Aunt I'm getting a house with or without you. So, and he was smart enough
See?
to, I'm coming.
I'm gonna get one too with you.
I'm coming.
Smart choice, man. Smart choice.
So it's like, and then a lot of us, man, nah, I'm not about to do that. But like, we haven't found those women that have. I don't know. We Koree has been lucky enough to find the woman that has been motivating to him to want to desire those things, even if you may not inherently desire them yourself. I'm not saying Koree does or does not, but like sometimes, and that's a part of the men as well. Like we just got to find that chick that motivates that out of us. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Females are different today.
the chicks is different now.
They are.
I think like when our parents came up, like we're dating in the hookup age, and we have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and I just feel like I think there's too many options for both parties.
Yes.
Right? So look,
yes.
if when my dad and my mom got together,
It was through a friend.
it was through a friend,
Yeah.
but dad is not on his phone looking at thousands of other women
No.
every day.
Dad doesn't even do social media.
He doesn't. But I
Exactly.
just think that the problem now is
Got
there's
all his time.
great. No, so I just think that there's just too many. So even if you, like, I saw a study where they were saying even if you're not doing better without a said person, you think that you can do better because there's 1,000 options.
Because you
Yeah.
see the
It's
options.
you're chasing that high. I can do better because I see 1,000 guys every day. I see 1,000 women every day, but you never actually do.
So
Exactly.
meaning
That
what?
makes
You
sense.
don't want one individual. You don't
No,
want a
it's just
girlfriend.
like
you don't.
You always because
You
you,
want a
have
variety.
Always.
because you have so many options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm just asking. Just making sure.
That might be a problem.
What the hell?
Edit that. What was the minute mark on that, Mike?
That might be 21:30.
No, we are not.
Yeah,
Mike, do you have a girlfriend?
Nah.
No. Yeah, like we have to ask these
Michael does not
questions.
have a girlfriend.
Now we confirmed that Koree is almost engaged. So, I mean,
I like her. I like they had a
Yes.
little separation for a little bit.
Aw.
I was
Here we
texting
go.
her.
Here we go.
see, yeah.
Yo, she broke code.
Yeah, I thought it was right or down, Mike.
No, because I really like her.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say my current girlfriend was solid enough to go out of her way to build a rapport with not only my immediate family, but is with my cousins as well too.
Exactly.
So that's why that happens. But
You got a solid chick, man.
Yeah, she's
and I'm not
good
blaming
no
the women
matter
today.
what
We
you
just
bring
Right.
her around everything. She's since Koree moved away, one time he FaceTimed her and I was like, "Hey Koree," he's like, "What are you doing over here?" And I was just like, "She comes over on Fridays. It's okay."
Oh.
Aw.
yeah, she's a solid chick.
She is.
No.
No, but nobody's perfect though.
He said, let's not hype her up too much.
I don't believe in building my women up.
that's right.
Break them down, brother. Break them down like Legos.
No. Although I am very, I know that I'm not the.
Hard on Nicolette. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the?
He said,
Write it down, baby.
Edit that out.
While I understand, while I understand that I'm not the easiest person to date because I understand the bad qualities that I do have.
That you got from.
Both of my parents, I have both their bad.
It's not your fault, brother.
it's not your fault, brother.
What bad quality you have with your father?
I'm gonna see my way out of here.
if you told me this about dad, if he feels like somebody did him wrong, there's not really room for forgiveness.
It's not, and I feel the same way. Once I'm done, I'm done.
And that's
Well,
why
I'm that way too.
That's why
I am
I
too.
have no problem burning
Yeah.
a bridge with
I
anybody.
am
Like that's
too.
just how I am. If I feel
That's
like
bad.
I'm being attacked.
I'm the opposite.
But look. Like
you're
my
not.
mom.
Yes, I am.
My
When you're
mom.
done, you're done.
Look,
You do the same thing.
my mom, when she feels a certain way, her biggest weapon is her tongue.
Oh, yeah,
like
that's nasty.
the way she replies, and like even you feel like I be throwing jabs at you, like to get an instigate, getting a rise out of you. I have that. So in this relationship, Nicolette always has to check me on that. Watch how I respond.
Watch your mouth.
My tone.
Tone.
Yeah.
Watch your tone and your delivery.
Yes,
My
that's a big thing.
that's
That's
a
a big thing with everything.
I mean, it's communication. Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. So I know that I know I'm not the easiest person to deal with, but she's very solid, and I got lucky. So I'm, I got to carry it like that.
That's right. And we.
Koree, go home
Yeah.
and change a whole lot of things with my husband. Therapy now today.
Nah, you gotta walk. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to ask you
You
something
be
today.
you be talking crazy.
How old are you? You done taught me something today.
I'm 29. I'm
Well,
30.
29.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
man.
like I think like the thing that I used to hate at first, like she's very good at having uncomfortable conversations with me. And like she'll be like, well, we're about to, like, if we're arguing, she'll be like, I want to record the argument so I can show you like how you talk. And
I watch a game film.
I'm like, this sucks.
The game, not
That's
the
going
game
a little
film,
bit
bro.
too far, but that's not.
What is this?
Yeah.
See, you was talking crazy here and zips up, zips up,
Yep.
Damn, that's different.
I did do that once with my husband. I recorded him when he was drunk one time because he never believes me when I tell him the drunk stories. So I did it. And he listened the next day. He was like, oh my God.
Nah, he was wild. I remember that.
I was bad. I said, yeah, you were.
That's all I told you. He can't drink, so like
He was like, oh my
he be
God.
bugging. But it's only when he drinks. So like,
Yeah.
but thankfully,
Yeah. It depends on what he drinks.
Yeah.
Now, that
Yeah,
time
it
he
de-
was drinking Hennessy.
that Henny
And
make you crazy.
yes.
Yeah.
He'll stay. Now he stays away from it. He'll say, "Oh, what's that? Oh, no."
Nah, I'm good.
But he knows.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, no.
So, Mom, what do you drink that makes you act up? Yeah.
Tito's?
You got that right
Tito's?
behind you. That's Tiff.
You want some?
No. She's quite all right.
She had some last night.
Can you grab her beer for me?
A beer?
A beer? Yeah. All right. Yeah, like I guess we just haven't been that lucky. I think we are all, we ain't. Listen, we trying. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. It's rough out in these streets.
Yeah, 'cause now I'd rather you go without if you got to bring home a skank.
Well, I'm never doing that.
Yeah, I don't think about
I'd
it.
rather you go without. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these girls, they for everybody. So I'm just saying, you got to pick the right one. If it take you a while, then I guess I thank you. It has to take you a while, but please don't have no baby mama that's drama.
No, because the one that could have been, you lucky. Then we dodge a
Yes,
bullet.
we dodged the bullet.
Then we dodge a
Oh,
bullet.
wow.
So
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Can we hear that story or no?
is this somebody that we already know about?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
So like my first girlfriend
Oh, okay.
that got real close with my my mom. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of sex behind her back. It was a good time. And under her roof in her pool. Real great times. I told you about that. Don't act surprised. We talked about.
You ain't said the pool.
I did say the pool. Remember when everybody went outside? We had like the family over, and they went inside, and then we went outside.
It's an above ground
And he
pool,
was like,
right?
wow. Yeah, it was one of those ups. Yeah, we were just disgusting. we climbed the ladder to get it in. Yeah.
Yeah, skip that part.
Elzee, didn't tell you about the time in the basement?
That's too graphic.
No, you ain't been over here.
Don't
Nah,
stop.
I ain't been over here enough. Koree told me some things.
She's the worst one.
Corey's told me.
You be making that bed still? I wouldn't touch it. Yo, I wouldn't be touching it.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be touching that right here. I would not be touching them sheets. Them sheets
Oh
crushed.
my God.
We're not even gonna do that, Mike.
It's not, whatever it is, Miss India, it's not toothpaste. It's not toothpaste. You may think it's toothpaste. It's not Crest.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like, we was doing that, whatever, and that thing and the other thing. And my mom loved her, like, oh my God, man, that's gonna be my daughter-in-law. I'm like, okay. And I was, but then we had a bad breakup, and then I'm not gonna put my entire business out there, but we had a bad breakup. And
You put everybody else's out there.
that's right, I'm a hypocrite. Duh. I live in falsehoods. No, she broke up with me and had cheated on me with somebody that's close to me, so where I could see where that relationship went, and he ended up pretty not happy. And I mean, I didn't take joy in his unhappiness, but I was like, well, ain't me. And it was like, you had to look at it like, well, we dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, we definitely dodged.
And then I brought another chick, but she didn't like her. You ain't like that one girl, bro. The little girl.
The little they don't like
Little girl.
The little girl.
Little girl.
Little girl, Lumberton.
I know who that is.
Yeah, with the Yankee Danky.
What?
She had-
What?
What's wrong with him, bro?
She was really. Cover your ears. Cover your ears. She had that snatchback, bro. She was
What?
top two coochies ever. Top two coochies ever. Shout out to her. She got a baby now, and I understand why.
He said, I understand.
I think it was,
He said, cover your ears.
I think it was Daddy Yankee.
Gasolina?
What? Crazy. Anyway, but no, yeah. So it's like
He's a mess.
I'm telling you. Well, he definitely was happy when you had the baby.
yeah, but yeah. So I guess I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions about your sons. So I already asked Ms. Wendy this. When did you notice that Koree was first getting involved with women? Did you ever catch him?
No.
No?
No. Like I said,
When-
like he said, he has all of my bad qualities. I never got caught by my mother either.
He's like, what do you mean by that?
Yo, nah, Mr. Marvin's too funny, yo.
Oh my God. What? Verification?
Just come here and check on it.
Yeah.
You said, we gonna have a talk later?
How long we been married?
Oh no.
Nah. So when did you know it's like, okay, I think my son might be
Corey's always been like a good kid, so I never really had to pay attention to stuff like that. So I'm
Listen, you need to get to the-
and I'm sorry, he's always been a good kid, so I never paid attention to things like that. But I would say 9th grade, I started noticing like the phone calls and everything.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I'm trying to.
But
I'm like, who's 9th grade? That was my first thing. I was like, who's that? Who's 9th grade? Who was blowing up his phone 9th grade? I can think of quite a few.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I never got caught getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So they were very liberal with me growing up. Like,
right.
that's our motto. We're not helicopter parents. We don't.
Yeah, I will say that. Like, while they, I will say that they raised. Because me and all my siblings have a very large gap, right? Like all of us. Like I was about to be a senior in high school when she was born.
When Morgan was born.
Right. So
She turned 13.
So like obviously I noticed like and I didn't understand this until I left for college that like my dad raised me differently than them, I would say. But like
girls.
Exactly, and I didn't understand that. Like but like he was hard on me because he was raising me to be a man, you know? But they were very liberal with me growing up because I never got caught getting in trouble. Obviously like
No, we got caught that one time.
No,
spraying.
you got us caught. That's a different thing.
Wait, what happened
What
now?
we didn't really
What,
do
with the
anything.
gang?
Stupid.
No.
No.
Oh wait, another one?
No, so this time, the one time I'm talking about, we were right out here on Bromley. We were spraying cars with water guns.
Like nothing. We weren't. That was just like harmless.
We was in
The
the
car
street.
chased us.
Yeah, the car.
And then ironically, my mom was walking outside, and as the car was chasing us, Julian ran in my backyard.
I just ran. All I did was
Yeah, and
run
I'm
through.
just like, I'm like, yo, keep
And who
going up
called
the
the cops?
Nobody.
Nobody called the cops.
did. And then my mom was,
I think she.
as it's developing, she's like, what's going on? And the car stopped and was like, they just sprayed my car with a water gun.
And what did your mom do?
She had an umbrella with her, and she just started beating me with it.
No, I don't remember that.
Spray the car with a water gun, but that's not really that
It
serious.
was exactly. It was
It
the
could've
principle
been-
though, because
oh, okay.
it was the principle.
Because the person could have had an accident. Like
Yeah,
they could've-
exactly.
That- I mean,
But you're right.
Sprayed the windshield.
Oh, we were in the middle of the street spraying the car.
just spraying cars.
What's your weapon?
Yeah, that was.
It wasn't that bad, but it was just. It was just.
you washed my car. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with
I think
you?
it was just the fact that somebody like caught us doing
I think it
something.
was, but you just, what are you doing that for?
Yeah,
knows?
yeah. My mom was mad. You don't remember that?
Because like I've
Yeah,
had,
I
like,
got a
vaguely.
No, but-
yeah.
going up, like they were very, very liberal with me. Because like I've had girls sleep over here with their permission. Yeah, you know, obviously,
Really?
my sister.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly,
did that.
I always wanted to get at you about that, Miss Wendy. He mad grown. You better let him get some trim in there.
He can do that where he pays the mortgage and the bills.
He can't get a little butt. Not like at 19. When he was like 26, he couldn't get no butt upstairs.
What?
No, but upstairs.
I said where he pays the mortgage.
No, why are you acting like this? I was getting butt all up and through your house.
Get whatever you want to get. It just can't be under my roof.
Somebody say, don't take a stance now.
Wherever. Whatever.
Yeah,
I was in your basement piping.
But she might not have known.
No,
No, I didn't.
you locked the door.
No, because that's just to get privacy. Like,
Yeah, for the butt.
Yeah, but I never.
You weren't supposed to be downstairs.
First of
Yeah,
all,
so they see us.
D not being truthful because I always said to you, I said my son gonna be. What's that basketball?
He was
player
delusional.
What's that basketball player that didn't have sex till he was?
Q, do you know who that is?
Oh, you talking about
that virgin
Larry?
basketball player?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we talked about that
That
before.
dork.
She
I
always
always say that
she
to
brought
him.
that up last time.
So there's no way in the world I thought he was even.
Hold on,
having
I'ma
sex
look it
in my
up.
basement. There's no way.
It was an NBA player.
It's a random nigga with a
A
Jerry curl.
random
Hold on.
scrub. He probably averaged like 2
That's not
points
nice.
and 1.9 rebounds.
He was terrible.
Well, I'm telling you, he was a virgin, and that was
yeah.
all the way in the NBA
wow.
and a virgin.
His name was AC Green,
AC.
Yes.
and AC Green was terrible.
He was ace.
What that got to do with?
Aw, is he married now?
Oh, he's a good
And I
guy.
bet he got 13 kids.
He's a good man.
That's what they do. Make up for all the Met lost nut bust.
D was going, he was doing good. But I had no clue he was having sex. I wouldn't
In the
even thought he
basement.
wasn't even like that. I
Right.
thought.
Right.
She said you ain't had a dog in you.
I was in
You ain't had
that
that dog.
basement. I was in that basement barking.
Yeah.
I would have never known.
You were supposed to be in the basement watching TV or playing
The
games.
TV was on.
The TV was on.
And the window was closed to let keep the stank in. Oh, Miss Wendy, you know about the stank. We all grown in here. We all know about the stank.
Yeah.
Y'all done, you done had at least 3 kids. You know about the stank.
Yeah, y'all happy your mom's in here now.
You see Miss
Should have been gone.
I'm done.
see Miss India laughing. She know about the stank.
Now, you're not going. His mother not going to come on here. You talking like that?
Never.
Yep, she's never gonna come.
Never.
I'm getting both their moms soon. As soon as all we gotta do is get a real nice check. I'm like, come on, we get more of this. And their moms
Are
want
we
them
getting a
out.
check this time?
No.
Their moms want them out the house so bad. They gonna come on and they might tap dance. Like, nah. Keenan's mom like, this will get him out the house.
A few times.
Oh yeah, Keenan, you were out the house.
and
You
then
were
you
the first
came
one out.
back. You know,
That's
how-
a mess.
Keenan was out early though.
I know Mr.
Yeah,
Lawrence was
that
fed
was
up.
like
He's
such a
like,
big deal to me.
Keenan was out early though. Y'all remember when we used to go over Keenan's house? But we were like what 21?
that was the spot.
That was like 10 years ago.
I thought he was putting a lot of
You
pressure
lived
on
in
our friend
Willingboro,
group
right?
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
felt like
he
it
was
was so
moving up too fast. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
I
you need
thought
to
you put
relax.
a lot of pressure on our friend group with that.
Yeah.
You did because it was a
Yeah.
night. Not only was it he's out the house, it was nice too.
You weren't in the hood. I was like, wow. How can you?
You had a little shorty back then. I'm like, yo, he's kind of stepping on our necks.
He was pooping on us.
yeah.
Everybody looking like, why you gonna
He
got
said,
that?
"Well, look where that got us." it was fun while it
God
lasted.
has a way of humbling you.
Oh my goodness.
But I will say, like, obviously, our parents want us out the house, but I think that when we do leave, like I did, they're gonna miss us.
Oh, I do. I miss Koree a lot. I'd be so happy when he come home.
Oh, I'll be so happy.
I think my mom knows once I'm out,
You never coming back?
I'll be back, but it might be like twice a year.
Really?
It's terrible. I barely talk to him when he's at home, and he's home.
No, Koree doesn't. He doesn't call much. I call him, but we
Yeah.
speak weekly. But if it's a time where he's like, I can't come home for a couple of months, we're going down there. So, yeah.
They live
you-
far away.
He's in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
And then he's yeah, he's in Virginia right now, in the sticks,
Yeah, you in the middle of nowhere.
like in the
Not the city.
He's not having fun. No.
No. He's in constant danger.
Sundown town vibes.
Yeah, I know. Yes,
there
and
you go.
she's been there.
Yeah.
with the man. Like, you better get on around here, boy.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the about that Klan story?
What?
No. So my job, we do. We'll have a test sometimes, and if you know what I do for a living, I fly drones for Google, and like sometimes we'll have to send a drone to a specific area just for testing, just to see the parameters, and like we'll look at the logistics of everything, and sometimes we'll send it to like a lodge. It's like a moose lodge, but like
Oh, no.
they never let me go there. They just always found a reason, like, no, you go somewhere else, you can go to another location. So then my coworker, who's another African American, but she's in San Francisco, she was at the site helping me with the test, and she's like, you know why they don't let you go over there, right? And I was like, no. She was like, that lodge is famous because it's an all white club, and I was like, So then I got Googled it, and like it was a very popular Klan meetup. And so now, like, for PR reasons, we don't associate with them anymore. But before I worked there, we were going there a lot.
How close is that to where you at?
2 miles.
That's too close for comfort.
Like I said, constant danger.
Yeah, nah. I ain't with that. Yeah.
Cannot play around with that. But so I did have a question for y'all. We see when you Koree brought up the story about you getting beat with the umbrella.
I don't remember that.
Do y'all remember the worst time y'all beat us? Do y'all remember the story? And does it match this? You tell the
Does the-
story.
does the
It doesn't
punishment match the
story.
crime?
Yeah, does it match the story that I know? You remember? I know you've beaten Julian before.
No,
Really?
I was an angel.
he was pretty good. When he was little, we used to smack his leg. He used to get his
When did I
legs
beat you?
But
You don't remember? Oh my god! When we lived in Willingboro, right on Spindletop, and you told me to take a bath, and you called me out the bath, and then like remember I was running away from you, and then you hit me on my wee
Oh,
wee.
yeah. Oh, I ain't mean it.
But
how
you
old
did.
were you?
How old? Like 5, 6.
You still remember that? Though?
You were being
Vividly?
mad.
That pain was so crazy, bro. You understand?
You were 5 or 6.
Pain was so crazy.
Yo, that was no, because I remember. I don't know what did I do?
I don't even remember, but I know it was something terrible.
All I remember, I didn't know what I did, but she was like, "You know what? Take a bath." And I was like,
I was trying to get out of him. You think he did that? He turned away and he ran. Like, basically, like, I'm not doing nothing you tell me to do. Like,
Oh.
running.
So I didn't take the bath.
Yeah, you took it once I beat your butt.
So I whooped that ass.
Did you beat me after the bath too?
No, I ain't beat you after no bath.
Could have swore you called me out the bed wet and then out the tub wet and then
You was bone dry after the bath.
yeah. You're not gonna tell me you drive me off, then beat me.
I didn't drive you off. It was fine. Like 16, you drive yourself off.
You drive yourself.
I drive myself off crying. It hurt a lot. And I'll never forget because it hurt so bad that you apologized.
Because I felt bad. That's all.
You was like, "Oh, sorry."
But it's not like you didn't deserve it.
Was that your last beating?
No.
Okay. So you were still mad after that.
Mom,
yeah.
My mom didn't. Mom wasn't really the enforcer. My dad was really getting it in.
Your dad was throwing jabs.
Yeah. He had fun once I
I feel
started
like that's how
getting,
most households are.
once I got hit teenage years.
Did your
No.
dad ever beat you?
My dad has never even.
Racist voice.
No.
My dad don't. I've
Exactly.
never heard my dad talk louder than I'm talking right now.
Wow.
And he's a Lions fan.
that's
So I know
that's
he'd be
powerful.
stressed. Like, nah, my dad.
That's powerful, though.
Yeah, nah, he's super chill. Like, temperament is just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Low
Wait, so
key.
he never put his hands on you?
No.
And Miss Wendy never. Well, as I've known you as a friend, I can see why he's the angel of the friend group.
The angel of the friend.
That's why I be wanting to see him do bad. Like,
y'all be praying on my downfall.
I want to see him do something evil. Like, I don't know, play a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Be mean to her.
Be mean to her. Stop trying to communicate. He said, I don't like the way you making him feel. Like, I just can't deal with it no more. No, tell her, fuck her. Cuss her out. Don't call her.
Ghost her. Leave her.
Yeah, ghost her. Like, and it's mad because like he cute too. So it's like, yo, man, act like I'm thought out here. Mad faithful and respectable.
But it was the same thing in my
Makes
house.
me
My dad
sick.
was the enforcer.
Yeah.
Over here. My mom just watched.
and cheered.
Nah, yeah, it was like a Shaq
wiping the
Kobe
sweat.
thing, just alley-oops. Yeah, my turn. But I would say like 90 to like 95% of the beatings were school related.
Oh yeah.
I was never disrespectful, but I was just not a good student.
Homework, not doing homework. Yeah.
Because I told my dad that story about your dad. Remember we had that when we were younger. We were like, we ain't hitting our kids.
Oh yeah.
I told he loves that story.
You know what? He almost got a beating that time he was following you with that girl in that Cadillac when y'all flipped over.
Oh yes.
That-
Wait a minute.
Oh yes.
Yes.
First of all,
She
that
got
was mad at me for that.
I know, but you didn't get a beating for that because I was.
But you
more
were the
worried
one that
than
initiated getting the ride with the girl.
No, that was no. That's not how that. No, that's not.
I got you a Christmas gift.
Yes, you did. Yes,
That's
you
not on Koree. That was me because she lived around the corner from us. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, Ashley said she could just take us home." I was like,
And
I thought Corey said.
No. It was
okay.
no. There were
And
others.
then you drunk Blair into it too.
Well,
No.
Blair was just
was
with me.
with us.
Yeah.
And I said, look, it was if you put yourself in our shoes, you just left
The
practice.
girl had just got her license and was
Look, she
driving her mom.
She lived around the corner.
Cadillac
She
Escalade
lived
to
around-
school.
Same development though. Like
Now,
she's
it's
right around the
not
corner.
like we were egging. All right, so let me explain the situation.
So she lived around the corner. So how were y'all over in a different development?
Because when we got
going 50 miles an hour
she
through a
had to
residential
drive-
area.
by the time we got in the car, she was like, "Oh, I got to drop off my friend." We were like, "All right." She lives down the street too.
No,
We
she
were
should
not.
only had one
We should
person.
have took the late bus.
And she just got her license. She was driving that vehicle way too fast in the development. She was in a yes. They
can-
literally flipped over.
Let me explain.
Go
this
ahead, tell the
Yeah.
whole story,
Yeah, go
Corey.
ahead, go ahead.
Y'all-
So
y'all
we just
tell the
got
story.
out of track practice.
Okay.
She was the team manager.
Yeah.
We were waiting for the late bus, and that's an hour process,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, it takes really long.
Yeah, it takes really. At the time, I was hungry.
That's like the 5 o'clock bus, right?
exactly.
It would have took us an hour to get 50.
Y'all
to
could have
get
walked.
8 minutes
Y'all
away.
don't live that far. Y'all could have walked.
We just had done track practice.
Yeah, y'all ready? Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, book bags. That's like telling
I'm
Mike,
running.
Mike, just take a cab home. Same thing.
Yeah, that was
Take a
nuts.
cab home.
All right,
This is
so
the
look.
one- yo,
So Julian's like, Ashley's there. Let's just see if she can take us home. Ashley's like, sure. So me, Blair, Julian get in the back of the Escalade, right? We're driving.
Escalade?
It was her- it was
A
her
big
parent-
one, too.
Big one,
Her
right?
parents' Escalade.
And so it's me, Blair, Julian in the backseat.
Blair is Julian's brother.
Yeah, we'll get him on
We
the
are
pod.
driving, we're dropping her friend off. While we are driving, we see one of our friends that is behind us. So then, like, he
They were dropping off somebody.
dropping off. So then he gets on the side of the car.
Yeah.
And then, we're kids like, yeah, yo, that's such and such. He proceeds to put his foot on the gas. She took that as
We
let's
racing.
race. Now,
In the
mind
neighborhood.
You, now, mind you, at this point, me, Blair, and Julian have not said anything.
Yeah.
We are just in the back seat.
Trying to get home.
Just trying. We didn't say go. We were just sitting there.
Yeah.
She proceeded. They're there. Now we're in a race, and still nobody's saying anything.
We had just put our seatbelts on at that point too.
Yeah, we had just put our seatbelts on because we're like, she's driving a little fast. Nobody still
Who
says
was in the
anything.
front seat?
The friend.
The friend that she was
She
dropping.
hadn't
off.
even dropped the friend off.
She hadn't even done that
Her
yet.
big ass friend.
Right. So then we are driving, and I kid you not, all I remember was oh shit, because she was turning a corner. She says oh shit, and then it's like that. The car flips. Right. The car flips.
in somebody's front yard.
In
Yeah.
somebody's front
Literally in the
yard.
front yard.
Right. So
Yeah.
then at this point, and I always say this, like I used to play Grand Theft Auto, and when you flip the car blows up. So
Oh, it was smoking.
You
it was
doing-
yeah, I'm trying to get out the car.
You're like, I got 8 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's not working the game.
I'm trying to get out. So Julian couldn't get hit. Blair got his door open, right? And I don't know why I'm in the middle. I'm the tallest one, but anyway, I'm in the middle. Blair runs out. Julian's seatbelt is stuck. He can't get out. But I'm still, this shit about to blow up. So I'm like,
It's gonna explode.
So I'm looking at her. I'm like, fuck you. You put us in a situation. So I yank his seatbelt off. I saved his life. He never, till this day, he doesn't give me credit. So then me and Julian run out the car. I yank your seatbelt off till the roof. So then
I still have that shirt too. He
so
ripped the hell out of my shirt. I still got
I
it.
had to rip it. I was like, yo, I'm not about to leave my man.
But you left the girl.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's not.
You put us in this situation.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get home. I'm hungry. so then, shout out to Dane. He's a listener. Dane comes out and he's like,
Dane was there.
We literally found out about the accident because it was across the street from the Rices.
Yeah, that's
So
what we ran into.
Darren
We ran into
called-
their house.
yeah, Jaren.
Jay.
Actually, Jaren and his dad came outside because
Yep.
Jaren said he thought it was his TV.
Yeah.
He was like, "That's the
What
TV. That's
noise?
not outside."
Yeah.
So then he came outside. The cars flipped over.
We hit a tree too.
We hit a tree.
Flipped into a tree.
Still doesn't exist till this day.
Going. It's just an empty lot now.
Yes. So then my mom is like, I had to call my mom.
Wendy called me.
Yeah, but I call my mom. Like, I'm fine. Like I'm fine. The next day, she comes home, racing home, busting through the door. Y'all were racing. You ain't tell me this. Why would I?
Why does it? See, that's how I don't get that. What is the y'all were racing? I'm not driving the car. What is the y'all were racing?
There's a lot of y'all.
Sometimes you think that you should have better judgment
Right.
on the people that you're hanging with or getting in the car with.
That is
And
very
you would
true.
think that y'all was in the back coaching her on.
But
You would
my
think
whole
that.
thing
You would-
was,
she was the oldest
y'all
one in
should
it.
have never got your asses in the car.
She was the oldest one in there.
That
Like I
was
said,
my thing. Y'all could have walked, and you should have.
I blame
or
the Burlington
call
Township.
somebody else.
I blame the Burlington Township
As
School
somebody who's
District.
29 now.
You gonna blame the school?
I blame the bus programming and situation.
As
Whatever.
as somebody
y'all live too close. Y'all could have been home.
as a 29-year-old.
Now you know.
They were right. Yeah, I completely
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her mother was begging us not to sue.
Because
She literally begged us, please, please. The girl only had her license for 2 weeks, and you're letting her drive your Escalade.
Should have sued
Yeah,
him.
that's
That is
crazy.
a little crazy.
We
She couldn't even. She didn't even know how to drive.
Should have sued him.
I
Q
know.
would've.
We should have. We should have. Right?
but I
Is
have-
it too late?
Yeah, right.
It's too late.
Ain't no statute of limitations.
Statute
on
of
that.
limitations? 7 years?
Right.
I
Yeah,
have younger
it's done.
sisters. I would feel the same way if they were in the same situation. So.
But I'm thinking of the distance. That's really nothing. So it's like you don't expect nothing crazy to happen in that.
Yeah.
little short-
Yeah, because I'm meeting Indy at the hospital.
Yeah, because
You know?
Oh, they had to go.
Yeah, they were at the
but
hospital.
then-
And
there
they
was
went
nothing
in ambulances.
wrong.
Yeah,
It
they
was-
went in ambulances.
That
We
made
had to
it-
pick
it
them
was-
damn
but
that
ambulance.
made a
He
neck
don't tell you
brace.
that as soon as he saw me, what happened?
They all started
Yeah.
crying. They were all crying. All of them. All of
I
them.
was
Yes,
say
they
this.
were
It's
all
the adrenaline. It's the
crying.
adrenaline.
As you've
Yes.
seen at my dad's party, it doesn't take much for me to cry. I wonder where I get that from.
No, he gets that from me.
So nobody was hurt though.
No, seriously,
Well,
no.
The girl in the front in the passenger side. She like broke her ankle. I think.
She did something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got hurt.
Yeah, she got
But
hurt.
as a precaution, my mom was just like, I think you should just let somebody see you.
Yeah, I was in the
They
neck
all
brace
went
and
to
all
the
that,
ambulance.
laying down. It was,
Yeah.
Oh, you was in the next one?
I went to practice the next day.
Had like minor whiplash.
Yeah.
I guess it was Koree yanking it.
Probably he was so strong.
Just because I love you, man.
He got you.
Oh my God.
Well, you better hope that the girl's parents don't hear
Ma-
this. You let them die.
She texted she texted us a year later. She was like, a year ago on this date we almost died. I was like, bitch.
Wait, did she have a baby that like following year? She had
no, she had a lot going on.
Yeah, she did.
I'm not gonna get into what she was doing.
That could be a whole podcast. With what
Yeah, that's
she's
a whole
up to.
different podcast. I'm not gonna put her life out. She was doing a lot, but okay. No,
Mike.
Oh my God.
Mike.
She wasn't.
We're not doing
Technically-
that. We're not doing that.
All right, technically,
No, stop.
Mike.
We already said what she was driving.
Mike,
the name,
and she's
everything.
such a nice person.
Somebody's
too.
gonna know.
she was cool. What happened? Was she yeah. I'm not. All right. I'm not. Well, I'll tell y'all after.
Hey, yo, Kenan, I'll bleep it out. 54 minutes and about 40 seconds. I'm not doing that to that girl. She be all right. No. I'm just-
She already said her name.
Her name has been
No, we
said,
had-
but I don't want to mention that part about,
No, we didn't say her
about
name.
the selling of stuff.
We didn't say her name.
We did. Her name was said.
54.
I missed it.
Yeah, 54.
All the way up to 55 because he's still talking about it.
I wonder where I get that from.
But let me ask y'all a question, the moms. Out of like all your kids, who do you think was like the easiest to raise?
Me.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Me.
And that's crazy to say.
I don't know. And I have 4.
I don't know. Jazz too.
Probably Julian and Blair were the easier of the. And Jordan, I don't know. Saray was probably the hardest because she's the only girl. I have to say that. But she was even easy. I mean, she's not. She's
Look at
gotten
Morgan.
worse now that she's
like-
older.
She got worse.
Corey's the easiest.
She's 36.
Yeah, right.
Corey's, he was always so laid back. Always. And we had help from grandparents.
Yeah. See. Yep. Yep.
Big difference.
Yeah, used to get dropped off there. I don't forget.
Young
Never forgot
Oh, I
that.
love that drop
gosh.
off.
She don't believe me.
Corey
She,
lived with
my
his
mom
grandparents.
she would drop us off on Friday. We're not going home till Sunday night, and I would literally sit at the door. I'm like, Grammy, can I call my mom? She's like, yeah, go ahead. And I would call
if you want to.
I was like, when y'all coming back? She's like, we'll be back. I'm like,
Shortly.
Yo,
2 days later.
For real, bro.
It wasn't that often. I don't know why you
what?
think it
was
was.
all
We
the time.
No, it wasn't.
I
It
pra-
wasn't
I
as
had-
much as Stinky's at
I
our
had
house.
3
Yeah,
houses. I had my house, my grandparents on my dad's side's
Right.
house, and my great grandma's house in Burlington. I had 3 houses.
That's
Whenever
right.
I seen my mother, I knew I was seeing grandma and my mom.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew I was there so much. I knew my grandma's McDonald's order by heart.
Grandparents were very influential. That's why your
Yeah.
mom is saying she wants to have one now.
She wants to be one.
before she gets old.
Well, I mean,
I agree, but I also
Oh,
I get it.
My mom
I get
was
it.
able to,
So
do
she could
stuff
take
with-
them to
she
Sesame
even take them
Place
to
and
York
Funplex
all that
and stuff. Right.
Like she was
Yeah.
able to do all that, and she did a lot with them.
Yep. My mom too. My mom and dad too. They were in their
I'm
40s, and they
I'm
were
looking forward to
I'm not gonna have
taking my
those
grandkids on vacation
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
without their parents. You know,
Right.
Without their parents. You don't have
Right.
parents.
Right.
yeah.
so what's the age cap for y'all?
Like,
35 at
Well, I
least?
mean,
Can you
I
be
say-
35?
I can
Like
get- I can
5
get-
years? What's the
I can
projected
get that done
time
before-
frame?
I can get
5
that.
years from now, do
I
you
can
think
get
you'll
that
be married?
35
I'm
is
gonna
the
say
plan.
no. I think 35.
35 is the limit to me.
That's the limit.
My
Yeah.
last
Listen,
son,
no,
If I don't have a child,
And
I'm not.
Me too. I had my last son at 35.
I had my
35.
last son at 37.
Now
And
y'all
I-
are just going to be starting it.
Listen.
I was 35.
I love my
See?
son, but
Yeah.
it's much. It's too much because I'm not used to like what all these young people do now.
He got TikTok, man.
Like he want to wear a ski mask over. His
Oh, he trying to wear the pooch
face
shiesty?
Yeah, that boy.
All this,
Mike,
crazy-
what?
And I
Yeah, my
just
son,
go
my little
along
brother,
with
is
it.
crazy, man.
Because I don't know what to do. Like that's what they do. And I look around and they all doing it.
They all doing it.
So I'm thinking it's just him, and it's not. It's
Wow.
nothing but the ethical draws and.
Not the ethical draws and ski mask. Oh no,
I got to intervene.
Why are
what
you
that
not
is.
helping
I
your little
got
brother?
to intervene.
no! Mike, get him,
I
Mike.
do have to do a better
Grab
job as a
him
big
and hold
brother
him,
on
Mike.
both sides.
Are you not?
I got to
Being a big
intervene.
brother?
My son is good.
I got it.
Honestly, that's
I didn't know.
That's
How
a-
old is he?
he's 12.
I
He's
didn't
at
know-
the,
I
that's the
didn't know
Philly
it was-
influence. That's just
I didn't know it was
That's
Pooh
so bad.
Shiesty Mask and ethical draws. I didn't know.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
just
You know what's funny about that?
It's
Mike?
just a cool.
You hate those type of
I
niggas.
hate niggas like that.
So he just orders it. It just comes in the mail.
Wow.
Yeah. That's just what the honestly. That's just like the thing like that the kids do. Like it's just
You hate those type of niggas.
I do.
That's why I was like, you need to step up.
Yeah,
man.
step up your brother game.
I got to start
Ski
going to
mask.
basketball games.
Oh man, he be saying slat. I know he do.
God.
He be calling everybody twin.
Oh no, Tyler, I'm coming to get you. I'm
coming home, brother.
I'm not going. I
named
refuse.
him accordingly, but he just going against the name.
Your name's Tyler, nigga. Stop.
Like that's not expected of a Tyler.
Nah, he's just doing like that's just
Acting like Raheem.
Yeah, it's just
Tyrese.
Corey, shut up.
Well, at first I was fighting with him, but now I just don't even bother. Like, he want the Nike
He's just doing what's cool, honestly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
Not the Nike
A
Tech
Nike
pics. He's a
Tech,
man.
not
He's a man. Them too.
Like a Nike Tech. Oh, I mean that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, he got all the Instagram qualities right now.
Yeah.
He's just heavily influenced by Instagram. and
But you
social
know
media.
what? You know what? I don't blame that on him all the way because I remember a certain someone when he was younger. A certain someone used to dress that boy up like he was an extra Migo. And I used to tell my mom, I used to be like, Mom,
used to dress
don't
him up
dress
like-
him up like that
First of all,
because he looks
let's be
nuts.
clear. Let's be clear. I used to dress him like that.
Mike? No,
Mike was the
Mike
flyest.
was
No,
No,
if you look
fly.
When he was a baby,
When I
I
was
dressed him like that.
when you didn't, I never. Whoa.
Bracelets,
You had a necklace?
Mike was the first one I know to wear LRG.
First of
Mike
all,
was wearing.
first of
Yeah.
all,
Mike had a
first
lot.
of all,
Mike had a lot of clothes that I used to want.
Mom, we're not going to do this. If you compare a baby picture of me to a baby picture of Tyler, those are completely different people.
well, okay, yeah, it is a little different.
The style is nuts.
But the time
You had my brother looking nuts.
Extra Migo.
He did. It was the embroidery, like latex, like leathery suits with the shades. Like he can't even tell colors yet. He got shades on him. He got sunglasses on. Big chains. I'm like, yo, he looks nuts. Oh man, like he looks crazy. But I remember when I was, it was Tommy Hilfiger polos, bracelet, nice little chain. Like I looked like a respectable gentleman. I looked like I had a job.
He's like a high value man.
I look like I look like I worked somewhere where it wasn't like you didn't have to wear comfortable shoes. Like Tyler was looking like a warehouse kid. Like yo,
Is she gonna put Tyler in put Tyler in Galaxy too?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, the advanced class I was in when I was younger.
He ain't ready for that.
Oh God.
Grab him and hold him, Mike.
Because Mike said that you put him in Galaxy. I remember that.
But Tyler ain't ready for that.
I was at that point I think Mike was the only one of two black kids in the Galaxy program.
Yeah.
In Tampa. I was like, bro, that's
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he was
I
killing
was
it.
like,
Oh wow.
I was like, he's gonna be at Google one day.
He's a genius.
You was manifesting yourself, brother.
No, and then as we get older, he was like, I ain't deserve to be in there. She just forced me in there.
I definitely
She made me
know.
whooping my ass.
One-
It was
one-
cool.
Once I hit sixth grade, it evened out.
That's where that
Because
story
that's
came
when we
from.
started learning calculus. I was like, whoo.
I remember he was like, yeah. He was like, I do not want to go home. They go.
When he was young,
I was like, yo, to this day, I remember, like, yo, shout out to Matt Lynch, bro. Let me cheat because he was the other black boy. He was actually smart, though. I was like, they just let me cheat, brother. He was.
Carry the torch for us.
And this
Yeah,
is
man.
when it felt like my parents were at the school every other week because of me. And then Mike in Galaxy, I'm like, damn, I gotta be like that.
I'm trying to get like Mike.
You seeing me, and I'm seeing her straight like, what's that?
They just going too fast.
Whoa, huh? We were just on a camping trip 2 weeks ago. I was going back to the camping trip. We was on canoes. I want to get back in the canoe. It's not just all trips. We really gotta do math for real. Cause they was getting us with the nice trips. Like we was going on canoes,
Pull the wool over you.
on little getaways in the forest.
They would call y'all out of class early.
Yeah.
Galaxy police report.
Yeah, having extra snacks. I was on board for that. Going to medieval times where you gotta eat chicken and rice with your
Turkey
hands.
legs and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, we can't go over this again.
But then they was like, oh, all right, 6 calculus now. I'm like, huh? We doing pre-calc. Yeah, X is X.
I thought we was doing numbers.
We were doing numbers, bro. What is this? Who's that? Yeah, man. Like everything was zipping by me, boy. That's why that joint had to end at the 8th grade. It was slow.
I was saying that's what I meant. That's why
my advanced class was English. I can tell you some words now. Words never change.
Because Mike won the spelling bee when we were in grade school.
That was fun.
Really?
Yeah,
Then I
Mike
went to
is
the
smart.
then I went to the leadership joint and I got smoked.
That's why I put him in there because he was
little-
very smart.
them little
Ever
Indian-
since he was like 1 year old, he was saying his ABC,
Wow.
knowing his colors.
He be the Indian kid to win it, too.
I did. He got his lick back at the next competition. Them Indian boys smoked me. Little Pardeep got me good. Little Pardeep.
you ain't
What
forget.
was the word? You remember
Yeah.
the word?
What was the word?
I knew none of them.
I knew the word that I won the first competition on. I can't remember the word because I got out on the first word on the second one. Ding! I was like, damn. My afternoon was very short. Me and my dad was riding back very quiet. Ding! No, I'm sorry. That is incorrect. All right, thank you. I just
But you never got
happy to be here.
But you never got any beatings because of your grades, right?
I got beatings because I wouldn't do my homework.
Okay.
Like I just would not do it.
Okay.
Like it was really bad around middle school. I just wouldn't do my homework because like
He might have that from me because Tyler have the same situation, and so they're 2 different dads. So that might be my issue. Cause I didn't like to do my homework either.
well you was a bully in school, wasn't you?
Cause I didn't like to do my homework either.
Anyway, I ain't like to do my homework. What is you
I
talking
didn't
about?
like to do my homework either.
Yeah, I just like, and especially because I felt like, you know, when they break down the percentages where your homework grade is this amount of percent, I'm getting straight A's on the tests and the quizzes.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
The homework is negligible at this point. Like I
That's
can
what I
never
would
do
do.
homework and I still get an A in the class, so I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't do it. And
that's the
then
type time I was on.
I would get phone calls like, Dave, Michael's not doing his homework, and then you know.
Oh, your first name is Michael.
My first name is Michael. My middle name is DeHaven, and that's what you know. That's why she keeps saying D.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cause I wanted it to be his first name, but his dad wanted it to be Michael.
Who won that argument? Where'd you get that name from?
What is it? Say it again.
DeHaven.
The Haven.
The Haven.
Capital H.
My cousin used to babysit a little kid, and his name was DeHaven, and I was pregnant with DeHaven at the time. I was like, that is beautiful and different. So I said, I'm going to name my son DeHaven. But my ex was like,
My father. Stop talking about like he's some phantom. Like, yo.
all right, D's father
Phantom.
was like, nah,
James Michael Winfield, my daddy.
let's make it his middle name. I said, all right. I didn't go crazy over it.
So where did we come up with the name Koree?
Why'd you spell it like that?
You know what? That's true. Because I've never seen it spelled like that before. There's like 2 E's?
It's a K, not a C.
Like 2 E's, you sure?
How do you spell his name?
Koree.
Oh, that's different. I like it.
Different.
Yeah, I mean, you
like
one of
it.
one, bro.
Different. I was young, so but I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like different.
He one of one for sure.
Yes.
Like I named Jasmine with a Z. Everybody else
Yes.
had their daughter
She got it, yeah.
JASMIN. I put JAZMINE.
A little different.
Yeah.
I really like my name.
He's grown into it.
Where did we get Julian from?
You say I was supposed
Dad.
to be.
Yeah.
When
Well,
I
no,
supposed to,
he was originally. I thought he was going to be a girl, but then we.
I was about to be a baddie.
But
It's all good.
the girl name was what was
Juliana, right? Or Juliana.
something, yeah. And then they were like, "Oh no, boy." So then his dad liked Julian. He said that sounds prestigious. So
It did.
Fits him really well.
It's crazy. Nobody calls him that no more.
It's crazy how nobody calls it that.
Nobody
people
calls
don't
him.
even know his name, like Julian.
Nah.
They're like, yeah, I want to speak to Elzee. I'm like, there's a lot of them there.
Yeah.
Shoot, X calls me J Rob. He don't even call me either one.
Yeah.
What does Tinky call you? Uncle?
He don't even.
No.
nothing.
Juju.
Yeah, Juju.
Juju.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Nobody gets any handle. No miss, no mister. No
It's whatever your
uncle,
first
no
name is.
aunt.
Okay.
First name.
Well, the kids
like,
are raised that way
Yeah.
now. Nobody says Mr. or Mrs.
We say mister, and then he like kind of skips over and say India.
Okay.
He don't care.
It's just like, I don't got time for formality.
Right.
Let's get to it. Where are the lollipops? India.
Yep.
Hey, Marv. Where's the juice box?
Like what?
Hey, yo, Marv.
It's a child.
This juice box ain't gonna stick itself. I need help.
Yesterday, he was really
No, he was.
Yeah, he was chilling.
He was living
You
the life.
talking
He
about
had, he had a lollipop for each hand. He was doing his thing.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, and then Beyonce came on. He sang
Yeah,
for
he
us a
sings.
little bit.
Yeah,
He's an entertainer.
that's the song. Yeah,
Nah,
he
definitely.
is. He is.
No, I had what was I about to ask you guys? Oh, so remember when I wanted to ask you, Mom. Do you want to talk about how so you said I was the easiest one to raise, and Tyler's the hardest, right?
Yes.
Now, being that Jasmine was my sister is the only girl. Did you have any unique challenges like raising her?
No.
No.
She was always a good girl.
I'm just asking. I'm not insinuating anything.
Jasmine was always a good girl. No problem. I'm telling you, you and her was easy. Ty is more work.
Is it because you're older?
Yes. So I don't really got the time or like
Patience.
the patience, number one. So everything you do is aggravates.
Are those questions y'all looking at snickering?
Everything aggravates me.
Yeah, like, and
Might take
then
Reggie for a walk.
Reggie's the dog, by the way. You know that threw me off so bad the first time y'all had. I'm like, Reggie.
remember when I thought it was a guy y'all was talking about.
I'm like, who is Reggie and why is he living there?
Is he okay? Do we have to call somebody?
Why is Reggie in the basement? What's going on? Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was gonna ask you. Cause I never really heard you told this story. I think I told this once about when Jasmine she was a baby, when she got taken.
Wait, where they took her to the hospital?
Is it too traumatic? We don't have to talk
It's
about
not
it.
traumatic. I mean, because it's been so long.
Yeah, that was
I was going to.
I just know it would be a good story for.
No, it is. I mean, well, I was going to my friend's house. We was having a girls' night, so she had her kids and I had mine, but I didn't have D because he went to his grandparents' house. He loved to go over to Winfield's house. So I had Jazz. She was a baby. She was about 10 months. It was like a month before her birthday. And I stopped at what's that soul food? It used to be Top 4 Caterers in Willenboro.
Oh, Sunset?
Yes.
Okay,
It
we're
used to be
Caribbean
on the end.
Okay.
It used to be on the end. So I called and ordered food to take over to my friend's house. So I called and ordered it, and then while I pull up, I was just gonna go in there and pay and grab it.
Now, if you know, all right, for those who are not around here, you know what I'm saying, the place it's so close. When you park to this place and you walk in,
It's literally right. You're like parking in.
it's not even 9 steps.
You're damn near in the door.
And you're in the door. And it's a window so you can see what's going on while you're in the store. So
And it was cold. I mean, this is like November. So it was cold. Her birthday was in December. Right before Thanksgiving. And it was cold as I don't know what. So I didn't want to take her completely out the car just to go in there and get the food and whatever. So I left the car on, closed the door, had her in the car with the heat on. Ran inside to get the food. Some guys coming in like, it smells like pork in here. Then they leave out. Next thing you know, they jump in my car. So I just drop everything because I could see them. So I just drop everything, run, grab on the back of the car. So now they're dragging me.
Oh, my
they're driving
God.
off, and
They're
you're
dragging me down that little side hill that you go into the apartments.
Yeah.
You're not really supposed to go that way.
right. They cut through.
Right, they would cut through.
Yeah.
So I'm
On the car.
on it. This whole thing. Luckily, I had on jeans and a shirt because I would have been scraped from here to there. Grabbing until I couldn't take it no more, then I let go. So I go running in the store and I'm like jumping up and down, screaming, "They got my baby! They got my baby!" So she like, hold on. So she called 911. They came. I'm out of it. I'm just totally out of it. So I called my husband, and he like, wait a minute, what? What happened? What? So he come back because he went out, and I was going over my friend's house. So he come back. I'm distraught. I don't even know. They giving me medication. The doctor is giving me medication to calm down, and I keep looking outside, and I'm telling you, it was frost all over the ground. I'm like, oh, they done threw my baby out just to get my car.
Yeah.
Because I knew that they wanted my car.
Right.
Because I had rims and all that mess on the car.
What kind of car was it?
I'm telling you right now,
What was it?
you can't pay me to do that type of stuff. No.
Oh, go.
I was.
It was the Oldsmobile.
Yeah, it was the.
Oh, it was
when the Oldsmobile when they first came out, and it was the convertible.
Okay.
And I had got rims on it, a radio,
It was
all this
nice.
mess on it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was nice, but it wasn't worth my baby.
Yeah.
So the next thing you know,
Debatable.
I'm like, I'm in the house and all my family from North Jersey come down immediately.
Oh, yeah, it was in there.
We had a house full of people.
Wow.
I don't know, but I just kept looking outside like, they threw my baby out. There's no way. There was no way. But believe it or not, how she was found, it was a nosy neighbor. That's why I don't get mad at nosy neighbors no more. Because somebody said, looking out the window, and they was talking to their friend on the phone. And she was like, I don't know what's wrong with this person from Jersey. They got some Jersey place, but this nice car they got sitting out here, they don't even look like they got no, what's that thing that go across your,
A club.
they don't even got no club or nothing on it. They must be crazy. And
And where was that at?
in New York. This car done made it all the way to
This is in
New York.
Queens.
And Park. In Queens.
I never knew it was that far away.
All the way. And so then
And the baby was still in the car with him.
baby was still in the car. The lady was like, well, what kind of car is it? You talking about so nice. So she started describing the car. She's like, hold up. That might be the car that's on the news. Go out there and see if it's a baby in it.
How long was this? How many days?
The next day.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is
It
over the
lasted
course of
all
like
night.
24 hours.
Yeah,
my
it was like a course of
God.
24 hours. The next day, and then the lady went out and saw Jasmine sitting there just twiddling her feet.
It's still in the car.
They had changed her, gave her diaper, because I had a baby
Oh, the
bag in the car. I said, thank God she was cute. That's probably why that's the only
They
thing
thought I was a cute
They
baby.
changed their stuff.
I'm telling you, that's probably the only reason that saved her life.
Baby.
That's crazy.
Because she was a good baby. She didn't really cry a lot at all. So she probably didn't give them no trouble. And I don't think they wanted the baby. They just wanted my car, but realized the whole baby was in the car. And she happened to see a cop, because in New York they have cops just walk down the street.
Yeah, they be everywhere.
And the lady grabbed one and said, hey, this is the car, the baby in there. And then they took the baby to the hospital and they called me. And that's when we got police escorted all the way to New York.
To Jamaica Hospital?
Yep.
Right. That's where Sam used to work.
Then they did a like an interview thing with the TV, and they was trying to rip me apart for
I was going to
leaving.
say, were they trying to give you
Oh, my
charges
God.
and stuff?
What's that? Jenny Jones and all them people calling
What the
me.
hell?
What?
All kinds of TV shows
Ricky
was calling
Lake.
me. Ricky Lake.
Did you go
Everybody.
on any of them?
No. I always wanted to be on TV, but not that way.
But I think the craziest part is like where you were at. That area is not like that.
I'm telling you, like I was shocked. Like it
Did they
even
ever
happened.
find the people?
No. But they had only thing they took out my car was my radio and something else, because they couldn't do anything else that they wanted to probably do. Because she was in the car. They left the car running and the heat on and everything.
I think they
Why
was
did
just.
they go to Queens? That's something random.
That's probably where they were from.
That's probably where they was from.
And I think they was like, I think they just planned to steal a
crazy.
car, and they was like, oh,
That is
and they
crazy,
wasn't ready to. They probably wasn't no killers. They just some sticker.
And they didn't want to kidnap. They didn't want no kidnapping charge either.
beef, and they not trying to kill no baby. So they was like, man, we just gonna take the L on this one. Just
Change
I
the
don't
baby.
want,
He got.
like, I don't want no parts of this.
Yeah.
This baby gonna stay
It
here.
wasn't wet. They said the hospital said, "Heck, she wasn't wet. She
Nothing.
dry. She had a bod. She had looked like she had ate already because she said
They brought her back in better condition than when she left. Like, damn.
Man, they fed this little
She said, "Was you gonna feed your baby?" After I kidnapped it. Somebody gotta feed this baby. So I guess I'm gonna have to change it too, huh?
stupid, bro.
Should I even give her back?
I'm telling you,
Man, I didn't know all the shows were called.
How
That's
old is Jasmine?
Wow.
she is now 27.
yeah. Was she 2 years? Yeah.
Wow.
She's 27 because he's 29. So they like almost 3 years apart.
Yeah, all I remember is I just remember.
Yeah, how was that experience for you?
Nah, because I was still very young.
Yes.
So I was like maybe 3.
Yeah.
So I do remember it vaguely. I just remember all my family being down there, and I just remember my mom crying a lot of crying, man. My mom was going through it. I just remember my mom was crying, and I'm
Because
like,
I didn't think I was getting her back.
Yeah.
yeah, we thought she was.
I thought that was it. I was never.
thought
I
she
would
was
have
toast.
never thought. Yeah. I would have never thought I was getting her back ever. I thought they threw her out. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like if you trying to steal a car, you trying to do what you got.
Yeah, you don't care about.
You don't care about a baby. So
I feel like that's something that only could have happened back then.
True.
I guess because like it just wasn't as many people like that out there.
yeah,
I think
now,
that happened today.
Yes.
They'd have just threw her out or
Yeah.
and been like that. But I think because I guess niggas wasn't as crazy as in back then. So I guess you just like,
Now they'll kill you over road rage.
They'll kill you over anything.
so yeah that so that's why I be sometimes thankful for my sister.
Yeah, she posted every year. I always see when like
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
anniversary.
all right,
She
pipe
always, yeah, she posted every year.
Yeah, I'm like
Every year, I always see it.
I'm not supposed to be here.
My life could be so different. Shout out Jazzy.
You never know what God has in plan for you. Like, oh, shut up. You was just smoking in the back of it. Enjoying this gift. Destroying your lungs talking about this. God has a gift for me. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Pipe it down.
Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah. I'm trying to find this questions link. Mike, do you have it?
I don't have. Do you guys have the questions? Any? Cause I know some of these probably aren't gonna be.
Oh, yeah, I do go over it afterwards to edit out.
Edit what? Just information and stuff.
Information.
Yeah. After the pod is over, that's when we go back.
Oh,
and
So
do-
it's not live.
and do
not live.
things.
It's not live.
Nah, so we are working on doing a live podcast. Because we're working on a lot of things. Like y'all saw, we got the LLC book. I mean, y'all didn't see it, but we got LLC. So working on. It's a lot.
That's good.
Y'all gonna be happy.
It's starting to be some tangible money coming in this thing. We got
Yeah. Y'all gonna be proud.
You gonna get on the radio station
no because
No?
the
Not
radio is
radio.
slowly dying.
on TV?
No, really, it is. I haven't listened to radio.
Yeah.
How long?
So podcast is like the new way to get on TV and do different things. So
You know what I'm saying?
We
so
gonna-
if I
we
don't
gonna see.
derail us with my crazy speech, we might make it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the crazy stuff
probably.
Mike says works. So we kind of just been rolling with it.
Yeah.
So you
but-
gave up this stand-up comedian?
No.
Oh no, this is the beginning. This
Actually,
is how it's starting.
I want to. That's a great jumping off point. So, I've been starting stand-up comedy, and Mom, you came to my show. First of all, so guys, you guys know, have you been following? Like I've been doing stand-up comedy for a little bit now. I just did a little show like about a month or so ago. Yeah. Where like we did a little 5-minute set or whatever. Because it was after like we had like a stand-up class and it was like showcase other people in that class. And it was a big show. A lot of people turned out. It was a good time. And one of those in attendance is my sweet mother to the left of me. Now you were there. Mm-hmm. How did you enjoy the show?
I like the show. I enjoyed it much because I definitely like the person that y'all, the special guest y'all had.
Yeah, Ari
Aries.
Spears came in. He was very funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not here to talk about Ari Spears. How do you like my set?
I like your show. I didn't like what you talked about.
Okay.
didn't like
I mean,
that.
fair.
Didn't
But
like the
I liked your
subject.
show.
It was funny though.
It was funny,
Okay.
even though it was crazy. But it was
Oh
funny.
yeah, that was the Tumblr. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think.
So
Didn't really like that.
You probably heard it before. You listen.
That's how I found out he was doing stand up.
Yeah.
So-
how come he didn't tell us?
So guys,
Wait, we would have went.
Yeah. It was like it was kind of. It happened really fast. Like, and then it was kind of like put together. Like
and
that.
it was like I didn't know you could buy tickets at the door. I thought
Yeah.
because they told us we
Where
all
was
got
it, in Philly?
Philly.
yeah, we could have. It was a
Told-
punchline,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or helium.
Oh, helium.
Yeah, we could have packed that out for real.
Yeah.
They told us it was 10 tickets per person. And that's what I lied 10 tickets to. I didn't know you could also have people then purchase tickets at the
Oh, wow.
It was still sold out though, pretty
It was
much.
still very packed. But yeah, so I did a little 5%, and then basically the subject matter was about how when I was on Tumblr on the website, it's a social media site for the super millennials that haven't lived in that era. It was about the time I received the dick pic on Tumblr. Like some dude sent me the hammer, and I was like, "That's crazy."
What?
Mr. Marv, you don't gotta leave. It happens. Man. I wasn't.
See, that's how I felt.
No wonder your mom
I
didn't
wanted
like
to take
your
my head out the
set.
door.
It happened to me. I wasn't out there asking for it. Some dude just
Exactly. I didn't
some
wanna hear
gay
that.
dude just
and
sent it to
I truly
me.
don't want to hear about it right now.
Right.
Well, it was huge though. Dwarfed mine inside. I was very upset.
Oh, my
But
gosh.
yeah, and I was just like,
That was the.
I asked my sister about it. She's like, yeah, mine was very uncomfortable. I mean, she's like, I don't know. I don't want my. She was like, I don't know. She said we were in the bathroom, and she was telling me, she's like, I don't want them to think that my son is like weird. Cause like,
I think he's weird.
he's talking about penises a lot of them. I was like, yeah, I don't think that was part of my mom's plan for me when she was looking at me when I was a baby. Like, this little guy is gonna just talk about dingling for 5 minutes straight on a stage in front of hundreds of people.
That's exactly the way I feel.
That's my journey.
So now, if I go to any more shows, I gotta know.
You gotta know the
Yeah,
con. Yeah,
yes.
you gotta
Know the
you gotta get the
subject
rundown.
matter.
What is it?
I'm gonna just lie.
I need to know.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've been working on that. Yeah, that's still very much in the works. I got a show coming up soon that I'm working on. So hopefully within the next month or so that'll happen. But I'm very excited. But yeah, we're still doing that.
Well, we'll be there.
Oh,
Yes, we will.
shucks.
So pick a different topic.
He did a little demo yesterday in the backyard.
yeah, a
Oh,
little
you did?
bit.
More
Yeah.
family friendly?
Not exact. Not
Family friendly. This ain't a family friendly show. So
Yo, that's not what you signed up.
yeah, this is
Family
not
friendly. No,
rated
no.
MA for sure. You're not.
Yeah, this is mature.
Mature.
Okay. Listen. Do we have anything? I got an
I
hour.
was gonna say, did you want to? I don't know if you want to do questions or any, like, because sometimes we have a lot of them. So I don't know if you want to knock some of them
We can
out.
do a couple of them.
Yeah, you got them, or
Oh, you
well,
did?
I wasn't. I'm not signed in, so
I got you. Give me that. Let me see that.
yeah, we gonna figure this out. Sorry for the delay.
You guys
What
have
you
any
talking
questions for
about?
us?
My sister? That's crazy.
Yeah, don't ask that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But so, yeah, did y'all have any questions for us? I don't know if y'all
The
have.
moms, you guys have any questions for us?
I think we did our questions. We just want to know when y'all getting married or.
No, that's it.
All they ever
There's
care
a
about.
place called hell. And usually when it freezes over.
That's when things tend to happen.
Okay. Oh, I got a question. All right, so this question asks us, who is the biggest hopeless romantic? Now, we have our answers to that, but I want the moms.
Julian.
You think Julian's the biggest hopeless romantic of the three? Ms. Wendy?
I don't know.
It's Julian.
It is.
I ain't mad at that.
What do y'all think?
Could be.
Julian.
Oh, Koree. Okay, it's Koree.
What?
It's
'Cause
Corey.
what? I already know what you was thinking.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, you already said it.
Who'd you said Julian?
It's Julian.
It's Julian.
It's not Koree.
That was a shot at two men in this house.
I got your back, Dad. Koree.
I always got your back.
That's funny.
I'll live with that.
No, what do you think? You probably don't, you don't
really
know.
know them.
Yeah. You gotta start hanging around more, man. I think I obviously think it's me, but
Oh gosh.
listen.
I doubt that.
I've heard you on FaceTime. Why did your voice change? Why you
Face
talking
on
to her
rubbing his
like
head
that?
like, nah, you know.
Why you don't talk to me like that?
Because you already in the bag. I don't have to try no more.
Your voice is definitely a little deeper than that, Mike.
What else was another one? Oh, I got a question. Ooh, we've got some nice seasoned, established women here. Now, if you were to meet a man, right?
Now?
Back then, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And y'all go on a date, first date, right? And he takes you to a Panera Bread. What are you feeling about that guy?
On your first date?
Yes.
Is it a lunch date?
No. It's dinner time.
It's dinner? Yeah. Well,
So I'm not a sandwich type girl. I don't like
That's
really
a no
eat
for me.
sandwiches. So I'm gonna say no. That's a big no.
Yeah, that's a big no.
but then again, that is Blair's favorite spot.
And Blair has
My
bad taste.
son loves Panera Bread.
Listen, I had a breakfast sandwich
He
from
has
there. It was
his
pretty
little
nifty.
Frequent thing, his little card and all that. Like, and him and his girlfriend go there often. I think it's their favorite spot.
I mean,
But-
that's good, but not for a first date.
No.
Where was you and Dad's first date at?
The hell was that?
The backseat of what?
Our first official date was at Tony Roma's.
Oh,
And
wow.
Let me start recording. Okay, our first official date was at Tony Roma's.
I like how you qualified it with official.
You don't know what Tony Roma's is?
I know. You use the word
It's in
official.
New York, right?
Yeah, it's official. Yeah, it was in Queens, in Florida, whatever. We still go there when we go to Florida because it helps them. So I can tell you, I had corn on the cob and spare ribs. And if you've seen Koree eat chicken, I eat ribs the way he eat chicken.
So barely.
There's nothing left on the bone. Okay?
Really?
Really.
I eat the gristle.
He eats the gristle. I love the gristle.
I forgot.
And when I eat corn on the cob, I eat it one row at a time. And he's sitting over there amazed. And he was like, if she feels this comfortable around me eating ribs and corn, she's a keeper.
That's one way to look at it, Dad.
That's funny.
Oh, look at that.
That is funny.
Yeah.
You have 370. How do you? That's crazy. I'm sorry. So, Mom, where was you and my dad's first date?
The Morgan got to leave the room.
Oh God.
You asked.
I did.
I don't know if you want to know that.
We got to
Miss
know.
Wendy. When was you and Julian's dad's first date?
I think it was dinner and a movie.
You know where you had
Yeah,
dinner
it was
at?
dinner.
Or do you remember the
I don't
movie
even
you saw?
remember. I do remember the movie. It was RoboCop.
Wow. Seeing RoboCop in theaters is crazy. That is crazy.
Oh man.
RoboCop.
Woo!
Damn.
Original RoboCop.
Yep.
Mike, you still.
So that had to be like
know.
maybe
I kind of want to know.
maybe
what that-
1990.
I want to know. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to know.
Tell us and break my heart.
We need the
50.
content.
Because I
Our first date was at the motel.
that makes sense.
That makes
Because y'all two were insatiable.
Yes.
Yeah.
We ordered. I think we had food at the room. We had a little jacuzzi pool, a tub, and
I was a little chill.
That was your first date?
That was our
Oh, wow.
Oh damn.
Did y'all already knew each other?
We already knew each other.
Okay, got you. So he was like, "Yeah, we just gonna chill."
We already knew each
Yeah,
other.
we just gonna beat.
I mean, I was working at Burger King. I was working at Burger King. He used to come up there all the time. So to me, we already had dates.
Yeah,
Yeah, my dad finessed that.
yeah.
He was already coming up to Burger King, seeing me while I was at work. But after that, you know.
That wasn't dates. He was a customer.
He would come home. I would go sit with him. That was dates. We already dated.
Yeah, but y'all would sit there and like talk and whatever. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. And he was like, "How about I one up?"
Official date at the motel.
Okay. All right. I mean, that explains that because y'all two did a lot of different things, and I was subject matter to. Yeah, I saw and heard things I didn't need to hear or see. Crazy.
What in the
We talked
world?
about this last time. But I don't want to revisit. I will revisit it. But how I heard y'all two going at it one time.
Oh, we definitely talked about this.
Yeah, we
before.
talked about that. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Next subject.
Nah. You never heard Miss Indian mom go at it?
They don't do that.
Of course they don't do that.
Three kids out of love and love only.
Exactly.
Love only.
They went all the way to North Jersey for White Castle. They got a room up there. They got a getaway spot. Oh my God. Burgers. Yeah, okay.
9:00 in the morning.
Yeah. You know what I want at 9 a.m.? Burgers. Yeah, y'all want the Freaky Leak somewhere up there off the turnpike. Nasties.
He know everything.
I know. I do know everything. Listen, we are all adults. Okay, we just listen. Hey, man. But I remember because we had the one house, right, and I stayed up later than I should have.
That's your fault.
And absolutely my fault. Rookie mistake. We'll never do it again. I always have a prompt bedtime now. Traumatized. Because my dad's a perv actually, and my mom used to be playing into it. Cause all right, so boom. Here's one story before I tell the other story. Because my mom got into a little phase where she get tattoos. She was in a tattoo phase. She got like paw prints on her thigh. My mom was really a bird back in the day. She really was bad. It was bad. She was like, everything that Eve is doing, I want to do it.
Yeah. Oh, Eve.
She almost got the claws. We had to stop. I don't know how we stopped her from doing that.
The claws.
So my mom got the little stamp. She got the, remember the eyes? You didn't cover those up, did you? You probably should.
I'm wrong, bro.
Cause now she got her eyes drawn. And I remember one time we was in the store. I'm like 13. He's like, my dad just walking behind my mom. He's like, them eyes. I'm like, what?
Dad, what are you doing?
Them eyes. I can't wait to stare at them later. I'm like, oh my God.
He's telling you?
Like he's talking all loud, but I'm right here. Like I didn't go nowhere. Maybe you could wait, but like, Mike, stop playing, Mike. Nice.
You know what?
Them eyes.
Oh my God! Do no family secrets. He telling them.
No. Mike is crazy.
So to the other story.
Oh my God.
I was staying up late than I should, and it was like I don't know what time it was. Like all I heard is just like a rhythm, I picked up a rhythm, and then I hear mom, ooh, 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 ooh. Then like the pace picked up.
Shut up, Mike.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm questioning myself, but I know what's going on.
Could it be that?
Then it was like a couple more oohs, and then it was silence. And then the TV came on.
And then you went and knocked on the door.
No, I went to sleep before more ooze started up.
You're awful.
Good.
He's terrible.
They're disgusting, bro.
You should have been asleep.
They had the little blank DVDs that wasn't blank DVDs
Yo.
Like, stop.
under the bed.
And your mom just said you don't keep the secret. Be quiet.
Cut.
I bet you if you go upstairs, Miss Indian on the Miss it's a white DVD under there. It's a white DVD. There's a white
DVD.
There's a white
Please,
DVD.
bro.
Oh my God.
Please.
Fashe, whatever you said. Fuck.
Somebody behind that camera is talking crazy.
Because I know what they said. Y'all are nuts. They was taking from the purchases. Mr. Morrow, we got them white DVDs.
He gone with you. He gone. Like, Mike not welcome back here.
He said, "Nah, what you say,
Them
bro?"
white DVDs that you write on.
You don't have them, Bob. You don't have them.
It's like, it's all booty butt 45. Yeah, I used to take them Jones, put them on the PlayStation 2, put them back.
Put him back like you
Never
never
wouldn't notice, yeah. Because they used to hide it. Because you know how you had the mattress and the box spring. They used to hide in between the mattress and the box spring. I used to take those.
I would assume so.
You know that when I got caught with the videos at grandma's house.
Yes.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was another beating, huh?
That wasn't
No, he
really.
didn't even get a beat.
That wasn't
No.
really a beat.
It was just more of a, this nigga's nasty.
Once he got older, I really got.
No more beatings.
But he was, he wasn't a good kid. That great. He's starting to remind me.
Now that I think about it, it was crazy.
But he got beat for that though.
I didn't.
I don't think I got beat for that one.
I didn't beat him.
It was just more like a humiliation thing.
Yeah, that's.
Because I don't know what my plan was. I ran away. Like,
Oh, you ran away?
I was fat then too, but I still ran away. So it was like,
the hell was you running?
I don't know. Because I had to come back. I just went around the block. I was on Federal Street like, this is my home now.
Yo, there is something wrong.
I ran around.
I was on Federal.
Oh my God.
I was just on Federal Street, like in front, like, yeah, this is it.
I live here now.
This is where I'm gonna be.
outside with everybody else. What's up, y'all? It's good.
Let me get some
Oh
candy
my
cigarettes and
God.
live my life as a hobo. Let's see if I can make it to the River Line. And see if I can
Street hobo.
one-way ticket on the River Line back. I got caught, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, let me see.
You want to do
Nicoletta's crazy.
something wrong with him? He's crazy.
Julian never got caught doing anything like that, right?
Nah,
You never got caught doing anything like that, right?
nope.
No. You only told us about the condom story.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, well, my
What was
niece.
that when he came home from college?
Yeah,
that-
my
that-
niece
exactly.
Found all his rubbers.
ripped my bag inside out. Everything was
Yeah,
all over
about
the place.
100 of them in there. Like, what?
What are you doing?
He only got as many as he needed.
Pretty much.
Oh God.
My mom she just texted me a picture like, at least you're being safe. I was like, yeah, I guess.
Moms are very cynical.
Yeah.
She's no different.
God.
She's no different.
You said just
I
cynical.
believe I bought you condoms before.
Do you think your son wear condoms now? Because he don't.
Everybody's story.
Why you looking?
No.
Because he don't.
I didn't answer you because Nicoletta's here. So
Yeah.
no, because I don't want to put her on the spot. So
Nah.
no, that's why I didn't answer you. Leave her alone.
She looking right back like, yes.
Leave her alone.
Over there, mine.
It's fine. It's fine. Elzee don't either.
I'm on my
You just
business.
tell everybody's stories.
But it's on.
I don't.
Yeah, why is that whenever it's time for you to tell a story by yourself, you always got to edit it? Like, oh, I don't want to say that.
Because I'm a hypocrite.
Oh, you go over the editing process too?
No, I'm only going to edit people's names out. That's it.
Pretty much.
Bro,
Everything else flies.
Everything else stays.
Flies, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we on here every week exposing ourselves. There's nothing. I've said nothing on here that they don't already know.
Nah, that's
Pretty much.
nah. Think about it. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Because Mike's crazy.
So they just found out about Elzee not wearing condoms just now. This is the only new information that you both know.
None of us have kids.
Yeah. So we're doing something right.
They don't think that, but
They don't think that.
Keaton.
Have you found any lately? Right. Because they don't exist. This is what he's like, I'm never coming
don't
on.
exist.
I'm never coming back.
Like, oh my
I
God.
was just a joking. I was just a joking.
What time? You want to do like 2 more questions?
Yeah, do 2 more questions, man. Elzee, okay, this is a question. Somebody said, why did Elzee's car get towed? Your car got towed?
Yeah, my car got towed. What was that? Like a couple months back. My car got it got towed because I was parked in a snow lot, like a snow parking spot. Like I was at my girl's house, and there's like visitor spots, and everybody has their own spot, and then have the snow parking lot that you can only park in when it snows. Like global warming it's never going to snow again, but. They had my car and I went out to go get it. I was about to leave. Thankfully, I didn't have to DJ or nothing. I went out there. I was just like, yo, where's my car? So got told, had to pay like $350. Yeah, that was that. That was an old episode too that they was listening to. Appreciate you for going back to that.
That parking lot.
That makes sense.
A snow parking lot. And there's
That sounds like a trap.
And
Instead of
it
like
is a trap because no lie, I believe there's 6 of them.
That sounds like a racket.
It is.
Did it snow?
No,
Oh, no,
it wasn't even snow season.
The tow game is definitely a racket.
It was
And
April.
And I know Elzee wasn't out there in Philly, but in Philly, it's really a racket for real. Like,
Yeah.
the towing thing, like they will
They got
gouge you,
ones.
and it's
And
really
you don't
nasty.
even know where to get your car from.
At all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So you might go without your car for like a couple days.
Yeah. I almost got towed down.
And so
Philly.
you're
Lucky.
getting charged every single day is that.
Until you find it.
At my apartment complex, they got a partnership with the tow company.
That's that's what it was. The same thing.
Yeah, they got
It was
a partnership. It's a racket.
Yeah.
They work together to get your car.
Nasty business.
Not a question. Been listening to y'all since episode 1. Love the growth. Love every second. Keep doing y'all thing, King. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We actually, people like us.
Huh? Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh.
Look at y'all not doing nothing.
They doing the line.
Okay.
This is a good
How do you guys feel about going 50-50 with your girl?
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
nasty.
Brother. We got to free us. We got to free us from the shackles because these women.
Let's see. We can do this. I can do this. 50-50. I guess it depends on the income, what that person is bringing in.
Logic.
Marvin
Sense.
and I, we don't
Yes.
go 50-50. He pays more than me because clearly he makes more than me. So
He said not with this 13-year-old running around. Running rampant.
You see the balloon on there?
Brother, y'all can't see it on the camera. That's big ass balloons.
You got a fully stocked liquor cabinet.
no, that's from that liquor will be there next year if y'all come back here next year. We don't drink. We don't.
We
drink.
can tell everybody.
I'm about to say, it's them people across.
Everybody-
They go here. I ain't gonna say who. It's them niggas across the street. Because I'll be here with them and we be lit. Yeah, I'm gonna take some over there. They home, right? That's what we need on the podcast. You want some entertainment?
Yes.
Bring them.
Oh, yeah.
I love them.
Y'all should do it. Part 2, the neighbors.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes, please.
Miss LaShawn is very interesting.
Mike, you think? You don't. Have you ever met? I'm not gonna say the names, but do you know
Yes,
them?
he knows them.
You know them?
He be eating the ribs.
Ribs.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah.
You get them on the pod.
Oh, yeah.
You have fun.
Top 3 ribs ever, boy.
You don't do that.
Top 3 ribs. Top tier rib.
But I think every household is different. I think growing up, obviously watching both my parents commute to New York, and then it's like the way I guess I watch. It's like everybody plays their part. It's a team.
In order for it to work.
And I've always said I'm very big on, because I only date one type of woman, career driven, a go getter. Like I can't date anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I never seen Koree with no bums.
No, I only date the same women. That's how I know if this don't work. I know it's me. No, but I've always like two things. Two things, and I told you this. I don't mess with any woman that I feel like I'm smarter than.
You didn't, yeah.
And I don't mess with a woman that's not career oriented, because I feel like when I have a kid, whether they're male or female, you should be inspired by both of your parents, right? Mm-hmm. That's why, I always say, both my parents commute 2 hours each way to go get it. I have no excuse but to go just as hard. So and I always say, if I ever I can't date a woman that don't want to work, because if anything happens to me, the boat still has to float. And that's why I date. That's why I'm attracted to those type of women, because life happens, and if I have a family with you, anything happens to me, the show must go on.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
that's why you gotta do that.
Bills still do.
Yeah, bills
bills don't stop, bro.
That's why I yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Now, like Marvin always tells me that he prepares me for in case something happens to him, so I can keep going, because the bills don't stop. Mm-hmm. That's right. I have a story to tell. This is something totally different. Koree doesn't even know this story, so I'm not going to say any names.
Like, what story is this?
He's trying to put together in his head now.
So, Koree went away on a trip out of the country. I can't remember where you went, but it was international, and he was using the person he went with. He was using their phone to text me to make, say that he was okay, he landed or whatever. Honestly, I don't remember where you went. So after the trip was over, I get a text from the girl and was like, Koree treated me horribly the whole trip and all this stuff, everything. So I go to Maya and I show her the text, and she was just like, did you show this to Koree? I said, no. She was just like, did you respond to the girl? I was like, no, I ain't responding to the girl. She was like, I bet that girl thought that you was going to call Koree. I'm like, why'd you do that, Koree? Mm-hmm. She's like, she don't know you, Mom. And I was like, no, she don't know me.
I'm going to leave that alone.
I was like, she don't know me.
No, and I don't give a fuck. Because
if I say I know exactly where it is.
That's funny. One is career driven and everything, and it's just
not my issue with her. You are 25. You have no job. You have a son. If I left you right now, you couldn't afford to get home. You don't think that's a problem? You have it'd be one thing if you're working towards something. You're 25. You have no job. If I asked you to make a resume as a 25-year-old, what would it say on it? That you do hair sometimes.
Sometimes. Heavy emphasis on the sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mm. Yeah, I remember
At this point in time, I'm working 7 days a week, and I'm going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week.
So wait, how did she wind up on vacation?
So I was, funny you say this. I said, I planned this trip with somebody else, right? Ties were broken, so that didn't mean shit to me. I'm still going. So I said, Julian, I was like, Julian, you want to go? I'm going. I would prefer not to go alone. I said, Julian, you want to come? Julian was like, I can't commit to that right now. So I was like, all right. So at the time, I was in 2 situationships with 2 different women. and she couldn't afford to go. So she was just like, she goes, I think that we should just wait for your birthday because at this point she was asking her family for money. I'm like, looking back on it, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I doing? But anyway,
yeah, what were you thinking?
Exactly. So like an idiot, she was just like, oh, let's just wait for your birthday. But I'm just like, around my birthday, you're still not gonna have a job. So I was just like, so I footed the bill.
What you want me to do in the first place?
So which is what you want me to do in the first place.
Yep.
So we're still not together. I think, looking back on it, I think that she was expecting me to commit. But I'm also like, and I think in her head was, he'll take me around the world, but he's never gonna commit to me. And what happened was, I always made it clear that I'm single. I was like, I just got out of a terrible relationship, terrible breakup. I was just like, and you're actually not what I'm looking for. You're a great friend. I have love for you. You're a great friend. But she's not stupid. She's very smart. That's why I get so like upset, because you're just lazy. And if you look at her now, she's still no job with another kid venting about the same shit. You're the problem. You don't bring any value to the table. You don't do anything. You're just an expense, and an expensive one at that. So what happened was, she
yeah, I remember all of this.
What happened was, around this time I had posted a picture with my shirt off, which was her idea. So my DMs were
Great picture, by the way.
It was an amazing picture. Yeah, the tag was great.
That was a good picture.
When I saw that picture, I'm like, my boy,
He's doing it.
No, even my friends was like, who that? Damn.
and I
My
never
boy's
do
back.
that. Like
Never.
even if you look
New
now,
tattoo.
Was that the one you guys did together?
No, this is a
no.
different one.
Different
He was
one?
on,
Okay.
he was
that
on
her
vacation.
idea.
Yep.
Okay.
I was taking a picture with clothes on. She was like, we don't want to see that. This is like, she was like, you back?
Oh.
You know, like you recovered from what you bounced back from. She's like,
That was a good idea.
You spent all this money on this tattoo. You know, it tells a story. She's like, let's just show it off, right? This is her idea. She takes a picture. I post it. I'm getting a lot of attention. Around this time, me and her were already creating distance, but the trip was happening. So I was like, I gotta kind of stay in her life. We're flying back to the United States. And
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that one had my DMs on fire. What the hell? Talk to him.
Who's your boy? Man goes, Corey's in.
we're flying.
I am.
So we're flying back to the United States, and she's like, let me see your phone. I want to text my dad. So I said, sure. But I knew that she was going to go through my phone. So I deleted a thread that I didn't want her to see. So then she takes my phone, she texts her dad. And then when we land in the Middle East for our layover, she's like, did you delete something before you gave me your phone? And I was like, yes. She was like, why? I was like, to be honest, you're not my girlfriend. I could do what I want.
You hit her with the United
But
my
looking
girl.
looking back on it, that was bad. I should not have done that in the airport. So then now we're in the Middle East in a Muslim state. She is going berserk. I'm like, she's crying. She's like, how could you do this to me? I'm in the Middle East. I'm 10 hours from home.
You bringing attention.
I'm trying. Yeah, like you're bringing a lot of attention right
Like they stone women out here. You idiot.
You better
yeah,
relax.
I'm like, you gotta relax. Like you can have it. You can have this, but just let's get to Philly first, right? So, and I know how that family works. They're very big on social media. Like they tell everything that they're going through. They tell on social media. So I already know that I got a shitstorm coming back, right? So, like she changed her seat on the flight back when I sit next to her. Yeah, this is. What? Yeah, she. So I knew. So. Changed the
That
seat.
was the reason for the text to you.
Yeah, that was the reason.
So I know that I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't know if they about to get buck at the airport with me. So God rest his soul. I hit Adam while I'm on the flight. I'm like, I need you to get to the airport. I need a bodyguard. Not even now. I gotta get the fuck out of here. 'Cause I don't know if she's gonna have cousins up there. I don't know if she's gonna have her brothers up there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. I can't call my dad. He on a construction site. So I'm like, Julian's always working with his 5 jobs.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't pick you up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm like, yo, Adam. I was like, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I was like, I'll give you all the money in the world. I was like, just come pick me up. I was like, let's just get the fuck out. So they, as soon as I got in Adam's car, we scurried off, and like, they added me to like this family chat, just berating me.
What?
Niggas, niggas ain't shit. Fuck you, do that. I just blocked the numbers. And I never said anything about it on Twitter or anything. Never vented about it on IG because that hurts worse. Mm-hmm. I just moved on. Was I perfect in that situation? No, I can admit that. But at the same time, I was never going to be your boyfriend and it had nothing to do with you having a kid. It had everything to do with everything else. Like, and I just feel like if you have a son, if a son is not the reason to go get it, nothing is. You're never gonna go get it. And I said this. I was like, if anything happens to your parents right now, you would be homeless. That doesn't bother you? You would be homeless. Things happen. I'm not asking you to be perfect, but if I said I'm taking my card, could you get home right now? No. You're not even going through anything. You're just not doing anything. That bothers me. That kills me inside. As somebody that's working 70 hours a week, that kills me. And I could never, like, especially because at that point I was at the age where, like, if I'm talking to you that much, I could get serious with you. And like, let's just say, like, because like I was messing with her. What if I had a kid with her? I'm attached to her for life, whether it works out or not. I would have been miserable.
Yeah.
What happened?
And then she tried to flip it on you.
And that's fine, but no, that's not how that works.
Are we about to get? All right. Well, my mom's got to scurry off, so I guess the episode's over now.
Time is it, Mike? I gotta go.
Yeah,
All right.
we good.
Yeah, we're done, Mom.
Yeah, we gonna wrap it up.
We're about to wrap it up. But you know. All right, guys, you already know what's going on. It's the Not That Serious podcast, best podcast in the world, and all that. Make sure you follow us on all the social media sites. You know, we're on Twitter, you know, Instagram, TikTok at the NTS Pod. You get us on YouTube. We're 3K right there on YouTube now.
Yeah, we
right?
are. Yeah, 3,000.
So subscribe on YouTube. We're approaching 180,000 on the TikToks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got Patreon now. It's time to start paying up. No more free work. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Listen, we got 3 tiers. We got a $3 tier. We got a $5 tier. And we got a $15 tier. Listen, you know, subscribe to the one you want. You get certain benefits and all that. And you know, all the one benefits get the benefits of the previous one before it. So, I mean, you probably get like some extra content for the month. You know what I'm saying? Get merch discounts and good things of that nature. Merch is on the way. We're working with we're a couple clothing brands to working with Not Many Are Like Us.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Not Many Like Us.
For the merch that you can check out that episode with my brother Kelvin Michael Jr. A couple episodes back. Check that out on YouTube. Run those numbers up. And then what else? You can find our moms on plentyoffish.com. No, we're not
on Black Planet.
No, we're not putting our moms'
God.
ads out there. You're not gonna follow our moms, you urchins, because I already know somebody's gonna call you.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
coming.
have to kick you in the throat digitally. So we're not doing that. So yeah, man, it's been. It feels it was just so good to see. I love all y'all.
Good. But I do recommend. I recommend that y'all get a female host every now
Yes.
and then.
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
Every now and then.
But we had our girls.
We had a couple girls a couple weeks
Kahina
ago.
and Sharon.
Girl,
That was like 3 episodes ago.
We'll have girls every once in a while, but
Yeah,
Like once a month,
some manly part.
Yeah.
He-Man,
once a month, huh?
just to get the right point of view.
Yes.
the He-Man Woman Hater Club.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the He-Man Woman Hater Club.
Oh my gosh, the little rascals.
And it's so ironic because we be like this, but most of our listeners are women.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
like literally, percentage wise, it's more women than men that listen.
So they're gonna agree.
Oh,
Yep.
they
No, they're just waiting for it to happen.
Exactly.
knowing it's not going to.
Well, they'll be waiting. Just like a girl was waiting to be a girlfriend. And it didn't happen. You'll be waiting. You'll be waiting forever.
Keep on waiting.
Just keep on waiting, shouty. But yeah, you know, moms, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for putting up with us and raising us and loving on us and all that good stuff. And I know mom love you, watching me talk crazy and listening to me talk crazy, exposing your tattoos. And
Oh my God.
and your wild copious sexcapades with my dad. Yeah. We're not gonna tell him about the time you tried to catch him at the hotel.
You're not
Red-
Oh my God.
when you
No, we
jump-
did talk, babe. You got to go back to that
when you
episode, though.
jump through the window to catch my dad. But no,
Oh gosh.
We talked about that.
gotta go back to that episode.
You got to go find that one.
We will see y'all next week. We love y'all. Same time, same place. We saw that. Thanks for 200 episodes. We got 200 more for your bitch ass.